pal. Hi, neighbor. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I saw your wife this weekend.
I know. When I go out of town, you guys have all the fun, and then when I come home, you're just too busy for me.
You're out of town all the time.
I gotta earn a living.
You're always on the road. You're doing a lot of stuff.
I am.
Last time I saw you, you were kind enough to. We both live in Montecito, and we have had a terrible time, and it's still pretty bad there. And you were kind enough to go and do a tape piece, and it's.
Thanks. Yeah.
We still need help.
We do, and your Kickstarter campaign really made a huge difference, and so many viewers have donated to our little community. And I was just actually out walking the devastation yesterday, and it is slow going, but the sort of feeling is good, but it's a lot.
Yeah, the spirit is good. It's a great town. Nobody's leaving. Everybody is staying put because it's a great place to live. So you're on the. We're talking about how busy you are. One of the things you're doing, in addition to the 100 things you're doing, is you're doing this one-man show. And you tried it once, you loved it, and now you're out on the road.
Well, and part of it is like I've always admired people like you. And when I was on Parks and Recreation with Aziz Ansari, I'd be like, "Hey, Aziz, come up and let's have a jacuzzi Friday." But, "Oh no, dude, I'm doing 2 dates on the road." And I was like, "Wow, that would be so fun to go out in front of an audience and present something to them." So Stories I Only Tell My Friends Live is out touring the country. I'm going to be in New Jersey this weekend and in Washington D.C. And here's what I tell people.
Yep.
Think of it as a TED Talk, but a little less pretentious. And a lot less smart.
So what are you talking about? Like what?
It's a little bit, I wrote 2 books, and so it's really in lieu of a 3rd book. That's the material. So it's a little bit of, like, war stories behind the curtain of 40 years of doing this craziness and raising boys and crazy marriage stuff, and it's just storytelling, and it's funny and a little emotional, and people seem to really like it.
That's so great.
It's really fun.
That's so fun. Are you able to sleep? I know sleep is very, very important to you.
I sleep better on the road. I sleep better on the road because I'm not with my wife, and it's just it's the truth. I mean, I love her enough to speak the truth, and what it is she's obsessed with playing Family Feud till 5 and 6 in the morning on the iPad, and wakes me up like, honey, quick, name 5 foods that are gross. I'm like, I just want to go to, so the answer is yes. My sleep on the road, mwah, love it.
So yeah, you sleep better. So let's talk about this guy posted, this is hilarious. So this guy, you took a picture with his wife.
This is backstage at my show this weekend.
So, and he says, my wife's face on our wedding day compared to when she met Rob.
A picture's worth 1,000 words.
Yeah, well, but they're still together, unless they just got married the day before that. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
They survived it.
So your sons, so Matthew and John Owen, they're smart as can be. John Owen is about to graduate, right?
John Owen graduates from Stanford in a month.
Yeah.
And thanks. Yeah. Cool, right? And Matthew is in the middle of his law school finals.
Right.
So there's a lot of pressure around the Lowe house right now.
And so what is John Owen going to do?
So Matthew's the lawyer in the family. I figured I can get somebody cheap to do my legal work if one of my sons. And then John Owen was the youngest published author in stem cell research when he was an assistant at the Eli Broad Stem Cell Lab. That's what got him into Stanford. Now he's graduating with straight A's, and now he's come to me and told me that he wants to be an actor. Which is, look, let's face it, that's great, because I think we can all agree that what society needs is one less scientist who's going to cure cancer and one more actor. I mean, really, that's what we're looking for.
He's made the right choice.
Oh, without a doubt. For society, 100%.
Right. He will contribute to this. I need more guests on my show, so that's
exactly.
great. So, and you were talking about the 40 years of doing this, but it's been 35 years since The Outsiders. 35 years since that movie. It's crazy, right?
It feels like a billion years ago, and it feels like yesterday
I bet.
At the same time.
I bet.
It's great to have, those are my frat brothers, basically. Like,
yeah.
I didn't go to college, so that's my fraternity. Those are my first roommates. Those are my frat brothers, really.
Well, you didn't go to college, but you're smart as can be. You have done everything you can to educate yourself in every kind of way, and the proof is those boys that you have. You've done a good job raising those kids.
They love you, and
Yeah.
they had so much fun on your show. My boys did the show about a year ago,
Yeah.
and they were funny.
Yeah.
I thought.
They're great.
But there they are. Yeah, we had so much. They gave me such grief. It was unbelievable.
Because you were doing that show where you go and find haunted places and find ghosts.
We did. Yeah, it was called the Lowe Files, and it was basically Anthony Bourdain parts unknown. If you put it into a blender with Scooby-Doo. and we literally went and looked for Sasquatch. Didn't find Sasquatch, but you know we tried.
Yeah.